Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going for more of a summer tone. I'm really a dark person, so I like dark looks. I didn't used to wear smoky eyes until about, let's say, a few weeks ago. So I decided to go with this palette first. And I wanted to do a look with the purple because I got this purple background behind me. So I was just like, you know what? I really need to play with this purple. So I decided to go ahead and create something with it. I used 3 colors out of here. I used Royalty, MFEO, and Silk Cream. The colors that I used were that purple, that, and that. Those were 2 were in the crease. It's literally like a phenomenal palette. You can do so much with it. I can do a lot, and I'll show you a lot. My eyebrows will be done, and then right after that I'll go into my foundation. Will be on. I didn't put concealer on under my eyes because I'm trying to like embrace my freckles, and like it's so hard to find. It's so hard to not. This is a look you get, and I really hope you enjoy. You guys know the routine. Use a concealer of your choice. Just put it on your lid. You don't really probably need that much, but I put a lot. Just take your wet beauty sponge and blend it. So after you do that, you set it with the loose powder. I'm just going to set it with the Laura Mercier. It is anything special. You can just take a brush and just... I'm going to take any brush and my Laura Mercier loose powder, and I'm just going to set the eye so that makes it a clean, smooth base. So like I said, I'm going to go in with these 2 colors right here. This one and that one. And I am just going to put it in the crease. Doing circular motions. Because since I'm going from a dark color to my crease to near my brow, I want it to be super blended. I sometimes find these ones a little bit harder to blend. I don't know why. I think the lighter ones are definitely harder to blend than the darker ones. The darker ones are super creamy in this palette, but these lighter ones, and just build it up. And this eyeshadow look literally consists of 3 colors. Okay, so we got that on there as much as we can. So then we're going to go in with the Real Technique brush. And this is going to be the crease prep brush. And just blend out what you just did in the crease. So as you can see, there's not a ton on my crease, but it's gonna go from brow bone to lighter crease color to the dark purple. So I'm gonna go in with the next one, which is this purple, and it's called Royalty. I absolutely love this color. Now you can take a brush with this, but I use my finger because I don't know, I thought it works best. So just go in with your finger like this. Try to keep it low to the bottom though, don't put it on the top yet. And just keep packing it on your lid with your finger. A little weird, I know some people don't like that. So if you don't want to use your finger, you don't have to use a brush. Then we're going to take the crease brush that we were just using earlier, blend it up just a little bit, and keep blending. I personally like to use my finger because I feel like it. I'm going to go back in afterwards with the wet brush and spray it and then dab it on, you know. Take the crease brush, See, it's blending and giving it a little smoky effect. Keep blending this out. Then I'm gonna go back in, and this is my M433, you know, my favorite. And I'm just gonna clean the edges up in place. If you have to, go back into the palette. Now, like, the shimmery part of the purple might seem like it's kind of dying down a little bit, but we're gonna go back in with the brush, so that's fine. This is Morphe's M4 M124. So we're gonna go back in with put the purple on the brush, and then I'm gonna take my Max Fix Plus and spray the brush. And this we're just gonna put on a lid. It's gonna bring like the shimmer. Go back in. E70 by Sigma. And I'm gonna take the color Beam, which is this color right there. We're gonna use this as a brow highlight. So I just realized once you just start that way and then build up, like how I started with it on the lid, and how I started with it on my lid and then I blended it up with, you know, I started with this little, it's probably more of a shadow brush, but I just blended it up and I kind of lost some of the color on my lid, but that's okay though, because you can just go back in and pack it back on and give you the shimmer that you're looking for. The lashes on, we all know my favorite, Caramel by Lily Lash. Absolute favorite. These are just so beautiful. I don't know what my obsession is with them, but I love them. So when you see this with the lash on, it looks 10 times better. Like, I look like a whole different person. Mascara, I'm going to use the Better Than Sex mascara. I really never used this until I got it from my mom one year. I think it was for her birthday, and she's like obsessed with it, so okay, so it does look better with the lash. I don't know. I do like it with lash, so. But I was inspired because it's so hot here in Nashville and this background is so pretty, so I felt like I had to do, because actually purple's really not my color. Like, I would have never chosen this any other day, but I'm just really obsessed with the background, so I just wanted to do a purple look. I do think it turned out really nice. I don't know. Maybe a big lash. I don't know, I look like a raccoon kind of, don't I? A big lash. So I just put my foundation on and I did a little bit of cream contouring. My favorite thing to cream contour with would be the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It's just my favorite. Like, and the foundation I'm actually wearing, I'm NC30 in MAC. Use the MAC foundation. Sometimes, it's like a hit and miss for me. Like, sometimes I think it's not my color, and then sometimes I think it matches perfectly. So I decided just to keep it summery today. I did not put any concealer on under my eye because I wanted my freckles to show. Because this summer I'm all about my freckles showing, so that's what I went for. But I am going to go in with this Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep, by Too Faced. I'm gonna bronze it all the way up. Just enough to give you a little color. Then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the MAC powder in medium, which is this powder. I like this powder a lot. It's my favorite one to use when I'm setting my face. Medium might be a little too light for me, but it kind of oxidizes on my skin, so I use medium anyways. And it kind of just makes it turn orange if I use a color darker than this, because I was using medium and golden for a while, but I felt like it was too dark for me. So I'm just going to lightly dab it on there. Because I just want enough to set my face, but like I don't need a ton. Simply because I'm not trying to cover my freckles. So it's like, this is like my light look. And some people probably won't consider this light, but I didn't use concealer, so that's pretty light to me. I am going to just slightly put it under my bronzer and contour. Then I'm going to immediately brush it off with my powder brush, because I just wanted to clean it up and give it a nice, clean, crisp line. Make sure you blend the powder off. So now that we got that set, I am going to take, okay, so this one is the M508. And this is my favorite brush to do really tiny, and it just gets them done perfectly. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line with the purple that we used earlier, Royal, in the Jaclyn. Okay, so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Okay, so the brush that I used earlier, my favorite Morphe brush, the M433, I'm going to take that same brush and I'm just going to blend that purple in a little bit more. Does everyone make the ugly face when they're smoking out their lash line? I feel like I'm the only one. So, smoke it out. Then I'm going to go on a pencil brush. This is just my Morphe 321. Just a little brush. I'm just going to take the one that we put on our brow bone earlier, right inside the inner corner of our eye, just to give it a little bit of brightness. Then I have that all done. I'm going to spray my face. You know I drenched me. So then I'm going to take my favorite highlighter, which is the Makeup Forever Profusion 02. I think there's only 2 colors. This one's my absolutely favorite. M501 by Morphe. It's this little brush right here. I don't know. It's a great brush. So I'm going to take it and, you know, we know the drill. The brighter the highlight, the better for me. But I wanted it to be bright, and I'm just really feeling this purple. Like, I think it's really cute. I feel like, I don't know, it's super cute. Back in mascara. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with a nude. Oh, look at that highlight. This is a new one that I just bought. It's my favorite nude, and I'm going to put that on the center. I want the middle to be obviously a little wider. So after we took MAC Myth and MAC Cork lip liner on the outside, I'm going to take Milani's Moonlight. It's just just a gloss I picked up at the store at Ulta. I don't know. I just thought it was really pretty. So I'm going to take that and dab it on the center, because it brings still a little bit of that purple from my look into the lip. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that, and that's the end of this tutorial. It's super simple. 3 eyeshadows and you get this look. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you think that you can do this look. It's not as hard as it looks. It's 3 eyeshadows. Like I said at the beginning, you can do it. Don't be scared. It may not be perfect the first time. Just play around with it a little bit. It doesn't look that bad. Like, I asked my husband, I was like, this is cute. Of course he says yes, per usual. So please definitely attempt it. Attempt using the shadow. It's a beautiful one. I am like obsessed with it. Like, I do not do smoky eyes. I just don't like the way they look on my eyes, and I'm really obsessed with this. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you subscribe and hit the alert button so you can hear when I post videos. And I hope you guys have a good Memorial weekend.